In the book of Genesis, we see that the world was created by words. God said, let there be light, and there was light. He didn't say, I wish the world was different, or maybe we should change this. No, he spoke, he declared it into existence. And if the creator of the universe can create reality with words, why shouldn't you? You see, the words you speak carry within them the power to shape your world. In practical terms, consider a moment in your life when you spoke life into yourself. Maybe you faced a challenge, but you kept telling yourself, I am more than a conqueror. I will not be defeated. You might not have realized it, but those words were working on your behalf. Your belief in those words became the strength that carried you through that storm. The power of words. Let's take a moment to really think about the power that words carry. Words are not just sounds that we say out of habit, nor are they simply a tool of communication. Words are the building blocks of our reality. Every word you speak plants a seed that will grow into the circumstances you face tomorrow. It's a simple yet profound truth. What you speak today shapes your life tomorrow. Words are a form of energy. They have a vibration, a frequency that reaches deep into the fabric of your being. This is not just philosophical or spiritual, it is scientific. Research shows that words influence the way we think, feel, and act. Positive words trigger powerful brain chemicals, while negative words cause stress and anxiety. That's why the words you speak are so critical. They literally become the lenses through which you view the world and the lenses through which the world views you. Think about the world you see around you. It was created by words. At the very beginning, the universe, the stars, the earth, everything came into being through words. Let there be light, and there was light. That command brought into existence everything we know and see today. Now, if the creator of the universe used words to create the world, why should we think our words have any less power? This is not just a religious idea. This is the fundamental law of life. Your words create your world. Look at how words affect your personal life. When you say, I am not enough, you're already limiting your potential. You've set a boundary for yourself before you even start. But when you say, I am more than enough, you're declaring the possibility of limitless opportunities, opening doors to a life you've only dreamed of. Do you see the difference? The words you speak draw boundaries or break them. They either limit your potential or unleash it. Now consider the opposite of this power, the destruction that comes with words of negativity. We've all had moments when someone spoke harsh words to us and they cut deep. Think back to a time when someone told you you're not good enough or you'll never make it. How did that feel? That was someone using their words to shape your reality, to make you doubt yourself. But here's the truth. Other people can speak words of destruction over you, but only you can choose to accept them. You can refuse to let the words of others define you. Instead, you can choose to speak life over yourself. This is where your power lies. The power is in your hands to decide how your story unfolds. No one else has the right to tell you who you are or what you can accomplish. Consider for a moment how words have shaped history. Take Martin Luther King Jr., for example. It was his words, his speech, I have a dream, that ignited a movement that shifted the hearts of millions. His words weren't just random statements. They were a vision for a better tomorrow, a declaration of what was possible. He understood the power of his voice. He understood that his words could change the hearts of those who heard them and could inspire a generation to take action. Words are a force. They can lift you up or tear you down. They can break barriers or build them. And the key is not only recognizing the power of words, but learning how to use them to your advantage. Let's talk about your internal dialogue for a moment. How many times a day do you speak to yourself? How often do you tell yourself that you can't do something, that you're not capable, or that you'll fail? Think about how many times your inner voice sabotages your own dreams, telling you things like, this is too hard, or I'm not strong enough. Those words are poison. They seep into your mind and create a belief system that limits you. It's a cycle that repeats itself. Negative thought, negative words, negative action. But you can break that cycle by replacing the negativity with positive affirmations. Instead of telling yourself, I can't do this, start saying, I am capable of overcoming any obstacle. Instead of thinking, I will fail, say, I will succeed because I have everything I need to make it happen. The change doesn't happen overnight, but over time, those positive words will begin to shape the way you see yourself and the way you approach life. You are what you speak. If you keep declaring, I can't, you will never find the strength to do. But when you declare, I will, you open the door to action. When you speak confidence into yourself, your mind starts to believe it, and that belief propels you into success. I want you to take a moment to reflect on your own life. Think about the times when you've achieved something great. Whether it was acing an exam, landing a job, or overcoming a challenge, what were you saying to yourself in those moments? I guarantee that you spoke words of confidence, words of belief. Even if you didn't say them aloud, you were affirming your own capability, your own strength. In those moments, you became the embodiment of your words. You chose to speak victory over yourself, and you brought that victory to life. The words you speak are not just wishes. They are prophecies of what you can and will become. Words are not passive, they are active. They shape your path and they fuel your actions. If you want to change your life, you must begin by changing the way you speak to yourself. Speak the language of possibility, the language of greatness. Speak words that empower you, that remind you of your worth, and that call out the best within you. The journey to transformation begins the moment you start declaring your blessings over your own life. Words have the power to create, to destroy, to build, and to break. It's time for you to speak blessings, not curses. Speak your future into existence. Speak blessings over yourself every day. Imagine waking up every single day with a positive affirmation. The moment you open your eyes, you begin your day by speaking life into it. What if, instead of immediately focusing on your worries, your problems, or the struggles ahead, you began by speaking words of abundance, favor, and strength over yourself? How different would your day look if you made this a daily habit? Speaking blessings over yourself isn't just about thinking positive thoughts. It's about making a deliberate choice to declare what you want to manifest in your life. Words are powerful forces of creation, and by speaking blessings, you are aligning yourself with the energy that draws success, peace, and prosperity. When you choose to speak life, you choose to actively engage with the universe, inviting good things into your life. We often hear that what we focus on grows. If you wake up in the morning and say, today is going to be a difficult day, I don't feel ready for what's ahead, you've already set the tone for your day. You've prepared your mind to expect failure, challenges, and struggles. But if instead you wake up and say, today I am prepared for success, I am worthy of all the opportunities that will come my way, I am capable of achieving great things. You've set the tone for growth, possibility, and victory. You've just transformed your mindset. Many people do not realize how much influence they have over their own lives. Each day is an opportunity for you to take control of your destiny through the words you speak. When you bless yourself, you affirm your worth, your strength, and your ability to achieve your goals. It's not just about empty words. It's about believing in those words and committing to the actions they inspire. Imagine this. You've been struggling in your career. The path seems unclear and the challenges feel insurmountable. But every day you wake up and say to yourself, I am a person of purpose. I have what it takes to succeed. My value is not defined by the obstacles I face, but by my resilience and determination. In time, these words will begin to take root. When you speak them, they become the lens through which you view your circumstances. Suddenly, the challenges in your career no longer seem like insurmountable mountains. Instead, they become stepping stones that are necessary for your growth. Those words become your armor, your shield, and your source of strength. Let's take a look at how this principle works in the lives of successful people. Consider the life of Michael Jordan, often regarded as the greatest basketball player of all time. He didn't just wake up and step onto the court expecting to win. He affirmed his greatness before every game. Michael Jordan was known for speaking confidence into himself, even when the odds seemed stacked against him. He wasn't just relying on his physical talent. He relied on his belief in himself, reinforced by the words he spoke to himself each day. We all face challenges. We all have doubts, fears, and obstacles, but by speaking blessings over yourself, you're telling your mind, I am bigger than this. I can overcome it. You create a mental environment where success can flourish because you have aligned your mindset with the outcome you want to achieve. It's important to understand that blessings aren't just a positive thought or wish. A blessing is a declaration. It is a command that you give to your mind and soul to accept nothing less than the best life has to offer. To bless yourself is to take ownership of your life, to declare that you are worthy of good things, and to set a course for fulfillment. Think about it this way. When you start speaking blessings, you send a clear message to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious is the part of your brain that doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's imagined. So when you speak positive words, your subconscious begins to act on them as if they are true. Over time, this will not only change how you feel about yourself, but also how you act and how others perceive you. It becomes a feedback loop. You speak blessings which boost your confidence leads to action, and your actions lead to results that affirm your blessings. That's why daily affirmation is key. It's not a one-time act, it's a habit, a consistent practice that shapes your identity and guides your behavior. Speaking blessings every day requires discipline. It requires you to stay committed to the truth of your potential, even when you don't feel like it. There will be days when you don't believe the words you're saying, when the challenges feel overwhelming and the obstacles seem too great. On those days, it is even more important to speak blessings. Speak them anyway. Declare victory even when failure seems inevitable. Your words have the power to break the cycle of doubt and fear, replacing them with faith and hope. When you begin your day by speaking blessings, you set a powerful foundation for everything that comes afterward. You speak the promise of success, the certainty of abundance, and the assurance of health. You position yourself in a place of strength and empowerment. You choose to see the good in your life, not just the challenges. Let me remind you, you are the one who holds the key to your own transformation. Your words are the tools that can open doors, tear down barriers, and create the life you desire. Speak blessings into your day. Speak hope into your heart. And speak victory into your future. The simple act of speaking life into your life is a powerful, transformative decision that will shape your world in ways you never thought possible. Break free from negative self-talk. We all know that inner voice, the one that tells us we're not good enough, that we can't succeed, or that we're not worthy of the things we desire. This voice is often louder than any external criticism, and if left unchecked, it can cripple our potential and keep us stuck in a cycle of self-doubt. But here's the truth you need to hear. That voice does not define you. It is simply a reflection of the negative patterns you've allowed to take root in your mind. Think about it. How many times have you looked in the mirror and found yourself questioning your worth? How many moments have you allowed the thoughts of, I'm not good enough, or I'll never make it, to hold you back from taking action? This is the destructive power of negative self-talk, and it can dominate your life if you let it. But it doesn't have to be this way. You have the power to break free from the prison of negative self-talk. The moment you begin to recognize these negative thoughts for what they are, lies and limitations, you take back control, you take ownership of your narrative, and that is where the real transformation begins. Negative self-talk is like an invisible weight that drags you down. Every time you tell yourself, I'm not good enough, I can't, or I'll fail, you reinforce a belief system that limits your potential. These words become self-fulfilling prophecies. Why? Because you believe them, and what you believe influences the actions you take. You won't take the steps necessary to succeed if you don't believe you can succeed in the first place. It's time to change the narrative. Every time you catch yourself thinking negatively, challenge those thoughts. Ask yourself, is this really true? What evidence do I have that supports this belief? More often than not, the evidence will show that your negative beliefs are not facts, but fears. Fears that you've allowed to control your life. Let me remind you of something crucial. Your mind doesn't differentiate between what's real and what's imagined. When you speak negativity, your mind believes it. When you speak positivity, your mind believes that too. So why not make a choice to speak empowering words instead? Why not choose to speak words that inspire strength, possibility, and hope, even when the circumstances don't seem to support it? Breaking free from negative self-talk starts with one simple step: awareness. Once you become aware of the words you're speaking to yourself, you can begin to challenge them. Instead of saying, I'm not good enough, try replacing that with, I am more than enough. I am capable of handling any challenge that comes my way. Think about a time when you doubted yourself. Perhaps you were about to take on a new project or step into a new role, but fear and self-doubt tried to stop you. In those moments, did you let the negative voice win? Or did you push through and prove to yourself that you are stronger than your doubt? Each time you face your fears and push past them, you break the grip of negative self-talk. Consider the example of J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. She was rejected by numerous publishers, and yet she never allowed those rejections to define her worth or her ability. She had to silence the negative voices that told her she wasn't good enough or that she would never succeed. Instead, she kept going. She kept writing. And today, she's one of the most successful authors in history. Her success was not just the result of talent, but of her ability to silence the negativity and push forward despite the odds. The next time negative self-talk creeps in, fight back. Remind yourself that you are worthy of success, that you are more than capable, and that your dreams are valid. You don't have to accept the voice of fear as your truth. You are in charge of your own narrative, and it's time to rewrite it. Another powerful way to break free from negative self-talk is through affirmations. These are short, positive statements that you say out loud or in your mind, declaring your worth, your potential, and your power. Affirmations can be simple. I am strong. I am capable. I am worthy of love, success, and happiness. Over time, these affirmations will replace the negative thoughts that have held you back. They will become part of your identity, part of who you are, and eventually part of your reality. You must choose to believe in your own worth. No one else can do it for you. No one else can silence the negative voice inside your head but you. When you believe in your value, others will start to see that too. And this belief will empower you to take action even when the odds are against you. Negative self-talk is not just an obstacle, it's a choice. You can choose to keep feeding it, or you can choose to break free from it. The choice is always yours. Speak life to yourself, because when you begin to do so, you begin to see yourself and the world around you in a whole new light. You'll see the opportunities where you once saw only obstacles, and you'll approach challenges with a mindset of growth instead of fear. Your words create your reality. Speak words of love, of power, of confidence. Break free from the limiting thoughts that have held you back, and watch as your life begins to change in ways you never imagined possible. Positive affirmations are not just fluffy, feel-good words. They are backed by science. Research shows that the thoughts we consistently think and the words we speak have a profound effect on our brain and body. The concept of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize and form new neural connections throughout life, proves that our thoughts can reshape our reality. What you think and speak literally changes your brain. When you consistently speak words of affirmation, you are influencing the brain's neural pathways. Every thought you have and every word you speak activates specific neurons in the brain. The more often you repeat positive affirmations, the stronger these neural connections become, making it easier for you to believe in your own potential and take the necessary actions to achieve your goals. Consider a moment in your life when you spoke something positive about yourself and believed it wholeheartedly. Maybe you faced a challenge, but instead of giving in to fear, you told yourself, I can do this. I have what it takes. In that moment, you made a decision to rewire your brain, to believe in your strength, and to approach the challenge with confidence. The more you repeated this belief in yourself, the more your brain accepted it as truth, and the more empowered you became. This isn't just anecdotal. Studies in cognitive neuroscience have demonstrated that affirmations can alter the way our brain functions. One particular study found that positive affirmations could reduce stress and activate areas of the brain associated with motivation and self-control. When you engage in positive self-talk, you activate the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making, self-regulation, and goal setting. In simple terms, affirmations don't just change your mood, they improve your brain's ability to make positive, empowered decisions. To understand this further, think about a time when negative self-talk took over. Perhaps you had to make an important decision or take a significant step forward, but the negative voice in your head kept telling you, what if you fail, or you're not capable of handling this? Those thoughts, if repeated often enough, create neural pathways in your brain that make it harder to take positive action. In contrast, when you replace these negative thoughts with positive affirmations, you activate pathways that boost your self-esteem, motivation, and resilience. This mental shift gives you the courage to take the necessary steps towards success. Positive affirmations also work on a biological level. The brain is directly linked to the body through the nervous system, meaning that positive thoughts not only affect your mental state. Positive words trigger the release of feel-good chemicals in the brain, dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin, which are associated with happiness, connection, and well-being. This is why when you consistently speak words of encouragement and love to yourself, you feel better about who you are and your place in the world. It's not just in your head, it's in your body. In fact, when you speak affirmations like, I am worthy of success, your body responds by releasing hormones that help you feel confident, focused, and energized. This chemical shift can create a feedback loop. As you feel better and more confident, you take empowered action, which leads to more positive results. Those results, in turn, reinforce the affirmations you're speaking, and the cycle continues. Consider the placebo effect, a well-documented phenomenon where patients experience real improvements in their health simply because they believe they are receiving effective treatment, even when the treatment is inactive. The mind, when convinced of something, can produce actual physiological changes in the body. Positive affirmations work in much the same way. When you repeat positive statements to yourself, you begin to believe them, and your body reacts accordingly. You might feel more energized, more focused, and more motivated to achieve your goals simply because you've chosen to believe in your own power. In addition, positive affirmations can reduce stress and anxiety. When you speak life into yourself, you create a sense of calm and control. The brain's stress response, driven by the release of cortisol, is dampened when you practice positive thinking. Affirmations allow you to shift your focus away from what could go wrong and towards what can go right. This shift reduces the anxiety that often holds people back from taking action and keeps them stuck in inaction. You don't need to believe in a magic formula for affirmations to work. They work because you are actively engaging your brain in a process of change. Repeating words like, I am capable of great things, or I am worthy of all the good that is coming into my life, is not just about positive thinking, it's about retraining your brain to embrace new possibilities. The more you speak these words, the more your mind aligns with them and your actions follow suit. One example of this is athletes who use affirmations before a big game. They don't just rely on their physical training, they engage in mental preparation. They repeat phrases like, I am strong, I am focused, I am prepared for this challenge. These words prime their minds for success, and the results are often remarkable. They can push through fatigue, maintain focus, and perform at their best because they've mentally conditioned themselves for greatness. This principle applies to everyone. Affirmations are not just for athletes or motivational speakers. They are for anyone who wants to improve their life. Whether you're striving for success in your career, seeking better health, or trying to improve your relationships, speaking positive affirmations helps you create the mindset needed to achieve those goals. Every time you speak a word of life over yourself, you're creating the mental and emotional space to bring your dreams into reality. So, if you want to change your life, start by changing your words. Speak blessings over your life and watch how your thoughts, emotions, and actions begin to shift. The brain will follow the words you feed it. Speak success, speak love, speak joy. And as you do, your life will begin to reflect the powerful words you've chosen to declare. Transform your mindset, transform your life. The foundation of everything you want to achieve in life lies within your mindset. How you perceive yourself, your circumstances, and the world around you shapes the reality you experience. It's a simple truth, yet so many people overlook its power. The moment you decide to change your mindset, you begin to transform your entire life. We all face challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But what distinguishes those who succeed from those who stay stuck is not their circumstances, it's how they respond to those circumstances. People who succeed understand one thing: they control their mindset, and that mindset controls their outcome. Think about it. Every decision you make, every action you take is influenced by the way you think. If you approach a challenge with a mindset of defeat, you're likely to give up before you even try. But if you approach that same challenge with a mindset of possibilities, resilience, and faith in your own abilities, you're far more likely to push through and overcome it. This is where affirmations play such a crucial role. When you consistently speak positive words over yourself, you are rewiring your brain to see opportunities where others see obstacles. The power of positive words doesn't lie in wishful thinking. It lies in the ability to shift your mindset from one of limitation to one of possibility. Let's consider the story of Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. He faced countless failures before he achieved his breakthrough. But his mindset was not one of failure. Each setback, each mistake was simply a step closer to success. When asked about his repeated failures, Edison famously said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This is a perfect example of how a growth mindset works. Edison didn't allow the failures to define him or to dictate his future. Instead, he saw them as learning experiences, as stepping stones on his path to success. Your mindset is a choice. It's the lens through which you see the world, and it determines how you respond to everything that happens to you. If you believe that you are limited by your circumstances, that's exactly what you will experience. But if you believe that you can overcome any challenge, that you can grow from every experience, then your life will begin to reflect that belief. Changing your mindset requires a shift in how you view yourself and your capabilities. Many people have been conditioned to believe that they are not worthy, not good enough, or not capable of achieving greatness. This belief system is built on the negative experiences of the past, the judgments of others, and the lies we tell ourselves. But your past does not define you. The thoughts you think about yourself today are the seeds of the future you will create. You can choose to embrace the truth of your own worth and power. Imagine for a moment if you woke up every day with the belief that you were capable of achieving everything you dreamed of. How would you approach your work, your relationships, and your goals? How would you handle obstacles that came your way? A person with a transformed mindset doesn't see problems as insurmountable. They see them as opportunities to grow, learn, and become stronger. This is exactly the mindset that Oprah Winfrey embodies. From a difficult and painful childhood to becoming one of the most influential women in the world, Oprah never let her circumstances dictate her future. She has often spoken about how she made a conscious decision to shift her mindset from one of limitation to one of possibility. She chose to believe that she could overcome any obstacle and create a life of purpose and abundance. Today, she is living proof of the power of mindset. The journey of transforming your mindset begins with recognizing that you are not your thoughts. Your thoughts are simply a reflection of your beliefs and experiences. But just because you've thought something in the past doesn't mean you have to continue thinking it. You have the power to change your thoughts. And when you change your thoughts, you change your beliefs. And when you change your beliefs, you change your actions. This is the cycle that leads to transformation. Start by identifying the negative thoughts or beliefs that hold you back. Perhaps you think, I'll never be successful, or I'm not smart enough, or I'm not worthy of love and success. These beliefs are not truths. They are simply limiting thoughts that have been accepted as facts. Once you identify them, challenge them. Ask yourself, is this really true? What evidence do I have that supports this belief? You'll find that these beliefs often have no real foundation in reality. They're just patterns of thinking that you've repeated over time. The next step is to replace those limiting thoughts with empowering ones. Instead of saying, I'm not good enough, start saying, I am more than enough. I am worthy of every blessing that comes my way. Instead of saying, I'll never succeed, say, I am capable of achieving great things. And I am taking steps toward my success every day. These empowering statements will begin to shift your mindset. They will start to feel natural and true because your mind is constantly seeking validation for the thoughts it believes. When you replace the old limiting beliefs with new empowering ones, your mind will begin to accept them as your reality. This transformation doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, patience, and consistency. But every time you speak words of affirmation over yourself, you are reinforcing the mindset of success, confidence, and resilience. It may not be easy at first, but as you continue to practice this shift in thinking, you will notice a profound change in your life. Your confidence will grow, your actions will become more aligned with your dreams, and the opportunities you once thought were out of reach will start to come to you. Your mindset is the foundation of your future. By transforming the way you think about yourself and the world, you unlock your potential to create a life filled with purpose, success, and joy. The life you desire is within your reach, and it all begins with the way you choose to think and speak about yourself. When you transform your mindset, you transform your life. The life you dream of, the success you seek, and the happiness you deserve all begin with one powerful decision. The decision to speak blessings over yourself and transform your mindset. Words are not just sounds we make. They are forces that shape our reality. When you begin to speak life, affirm your worth, and declare your potential, you start to rewrite the story of your life. No longer will you be bound by the limiting thoughts and beliefs that have held you captive for so long. You have the power to change your reality by simply shifting the way you think and speak. Every day you have the opportunity to declare your greatness, your worth, and your ability to overcome anything that stands in your way. Remember, it's not the challenges you face that define your success. but the mindset you carry through those challenges. With a transformed mindset and the consistent use of powerful, positive affirmations, you unlock a future filled with limitless possibilities. You are worthy of greatness. You are capable of achieving your dreams. And now it's time to speak those truths into existence. Change your words, change your mindset, and watch as your life transforms before your eyes. Your future is waiting for you to step into it with courage, belief, and the confidence that everything you need is already within you. The life you've been longing for is within your reach. Claim it today with the power of your words.